Stealing Glock's connect is not the safest way to do it. It's Atlanta, okay? And Glock, that cat is vicious. Some lines ain't for the crosser, okay? Bullets and blades, no more. Nah, booties and bankrolls now, baby.
Santiago Dominguez.
I'm willing to cut my profits to put more money in your pockets.
Well, I guess we ride together then.
Word gets out about that price, we gonna know it stacks.
Yeah.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love BMF, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, we're going to be talking about BMF Season 3. Rodney Greeny Green and Stacks, they can't be trusted. I got that funny feeling one of these guys, they gave the MKs the word about the meetup, and of course it was going to be an ambush, but luckily, Loco, he came and he helped save the day. He helped your boy Meech out, and they got the upper hand on the MKs. But I got that funny feeling it ain't over yet. They have to find out who is behind, giving up that intel. And when they do, you already know Meech, he's going to have to handle this issue. Now, you guys, make sure you checked out my last video. I dropped the episode 3 What to Expect video. Based off that trailer, you already know it's about to be chaos in this next upcoming episode. Definitely cannot wait to see how everything's going to play out. But let's talk about the topic of discussion, Rodney Greeny Green. Let's start with his character. Now, we know in the last episode, Meech, he had a conversation with Rodney Greeny Green about Glock's plug because we know he wanted intel. He wanted Rodney's help. But of course, Rodney told him, nah, he is good. You know what I'm saying? There's certain lines that you do not cross. He was telling him that this is not Detroit. You got to watch what you're doing here. And he ain't about all that gunplay, you know what I'm saying? He's about basically pimping and doing what he got to do to get his money, right? Now, after that, we know Meech, he had a good connection with Angel. We know Angel, she works at the club. She's real close with Rodney Greeny Green. And we know she ended up giving Meech the name and the location where this plug would possibly be, right? So now Meech has the name and the location. He is good. But in the outskirts, we know Rodney was back there watching. He was pissed off. He did not like the connection that Meech and Angel had. And it's possible that he could have done something to Angel because we did not see her the next time Meech went to the club. But Rodney most likely did something to her, in my opinion. You guys let me know what y'all think about that. Now, we know at the meetup, it was a complete ambush. Luckily, Loco was there and they took out the MKs. The question is, who gave the MKs the word that Meech was about to have a meetup? Now, of course, some people are saying it could be Rodney Greeny Green. I mean, look at his face. He looks like he's up to something. This is a guy that you do not want to trust at all. And he seems like a bitter and jealous person. Now, I know he was talking about he's not about gunplay and all that stuff no more. But was he lying? You know what I'm saying? Was he really lying? Was he plotting and planning on Meech once he saw that Meech was talking to Angel, and most likely Meech would still meet up and try to make that deal with Glock's plug, something that Rodney Greeny Green told him that he does not necessarily agree on. But I just found it very funny that none of the headliners, none of the girls was really there the next time Meech and his boys, was at the club. So something's up with that. Now, let's talk about Stacks. I told you guys I don't trust him. Ever since that first episode, I felt like he was moving real funny. I mean, the certain camera angles that they was giving us, his facial expressions, to me, let me know he needs to be watched at all times. Now, at first, he was not trying to do any business with Meech at all. But once Meech dropped those prices on those bricks and gave him a discount, he changed up real quick, right? But I feel like it's certain things that he's been doing or saying that needs to be looked into or whatever. And we know Meech did mention that if that price that they gave Stacks gets out, they know he's the one out there running his mouth. So we're going to see if that ends up coming back up this season. Now, I asked you guys in the this season trailer last week, who do y'all think this is in the back seat? We know that Stacks up front. I told you, in my opinion, that I believe it is Glock's right-hand man, the guy that we saw Meech had that argument with outside the club in the first episode. I think that is him. Now, that's just my opinion. I can be completely wrong, but here's another picture of this same character. Do they look similar? You know what I'm saying? Because if this is him in that back seat, I want to know the context of why he's in that back seat while Stacks is driving. I mean, what went down? Was it a deal that they made? Or could it be that Stacks is really doing business with the MKs? Because that's the bigger issue that I think could happen. You know what I'm saying? Especially the way that Stacks has been looking. He's been moving, the things that he's been saying or whatever. I mean, we know that ambush, somebody gave the word to the MKs. Now, we can say it was Rodney Greeny Green, which it could be him or Stacks, but somebody had to know the exact time and location, right? Is it a chance that Rodney would have known the exact time of the meetup? Because yes, the location is one thing, you know, knowing the plug is there, but knowing what time this meeting would have been happening is another thing. Angel didn't know because Angel, she just gave Meech the name and the location, right? But it is a high chance that your boy Stacks, he could have known the exact time of this meetup and gave that that intel to the MKs. So we're going to see how this all plays out. Somebody dirty, somebody that's talking to Meech, somebody that's close to Meech, they giving them intel on him. Somebody working with those Miami killers. The question is, who is it? Is it Rodney Greeny Green or could it be Stacks? Now, as far as Angel, she will be back. She's going to be in more episodes or whatever. I believe her and Meech's relationship will continue to build up. I think she is solid, but these other guys, I don't trust them at all. They're making it seem like, Rodney Greeny Green is up to something just based on what we've been seeing. And I believe the little small things that Stacks be doing, those weird facial expressions, how they be zooming in on his face and all that stuff, I think that is for a reason, because most likely this dude is up to something, and most likely he's probably doing something dirty behind Meech's back. But you guys leave your theories, predictions, leave it all down below. We're going to continue to talk about BMF Season 3. You already know I'm going to drop the final predictions video for you guys in a few days. So I want you guys to be on the lookout for that. But I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support, and I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.